Good morning, friends. Happy Friday. It's Shannon. Are you ready for another badly filmed packing video? You're in the right spot. So I got home last night from my business trip to New Orleans, but my husband and I had a weekend trip planned already. So I got home very late last night and needed to turn my suitcase very quickly. So this morning I've already unpacked everything that was in my suitcase from this week, put it all away mostly, and now I've just laid out what I want for the weekend and just need to pack it up real quick. So I'll turn you around and show you what I've got going on. Okay, so same sort of idea as what I did last week or for the week is I've got a Saturday outfit, a Sunday outfit, a Monday outfit, and then where we're going it's sweaty, so sometimes I need 2 per day, so I'll change. So Saturday, Sunday, Monday, with an extra thrown in. So I will get all of this in my packing cube. Okay, so I'm going to do my packing cube just like I normally do, which is, so this particular dress is very big and fluffy, and I saw somebody say that they mostly pack in packing cubes, except they put the dresses outside the packing cube just on the bottom. And so I'm going to give that a try, just because that takes up so much room and I can't fold it neatly. Because it's so fluffy. So what I'm going to do is I've got this little blue skirt, I'm going to put it at the bottom and try to get it as close to the size of the packing cube as possible. I do have this black linen dress. I do have this slightly less puffy dress. And then I have 3 rolled t-shirts. So I'm just going to put those sort of around the edges to fill in the gaps. Oh, I've got lots of room compared to packing yesterday. So that will go on top. Okay, so I've got everything in my packing cube, clothes-wise. As I've stated before, these are in my Amazon list, or my Amazon storefront. These are compression packing cubes, so you can then zip them down to compress even smaller. I don't always like that because I think it makes them so stiff that it makes it hard to pack other things around it, but I'll give it a go just to show you what that does. And it does take a little bit of like wearing them in. They're tough to zip when you first get the packing cube, but the longer I use these, the softer they get. Okay, so once you've done that, then it gets it really, really small. So I've got the same stuff that I always do in the bottom of my bag. I'll turn you around. Okay, as I've shared before, I put everything between the rails as much as possible. So these are my dry goods, my makeup, my liquids. I got these little pair of slippers at the JW this week, and fiber. So I've got all of this as flat as possible, and then I'll put my packing cube in. Okay, so now that that's all in, you can see how much room there is here still for my shoes. So that's what I'll do next. Okay, so we're going to Disney, so it's all about which shoes. So I'll wear my Rothy's today. I want another pair of sneakers that goes with the outfits that I've got. I have these navy blue tree torns. I have a pink pair of Pumas that are really cuter with everything, but they're not the most comfortable to wear. And so when you're at Disney, it's really about comfort over your looks, honestly. So these are probably the pairs that I'm going to take, but I'm still debating. And then I'll throw 1 pair of sandals in, just because if I'm running down, to get a drink at the quick service restaurant, then I just want to throw in some sandals. I don't want to bother to lace everything up. So that's what I'll do next. And I think I've shared this before, but this was a set of my very first packing cubes in this color. I don't like that they don't match, but this shape was helpful for shoes. So I put them in here just to keep them from touching, my clothes and whatnot. Okay, then I have my bag of Disney goodies. So ponchos, are magic bands, a cooling towel. This always has to go when we go to Disney, so that's in there. I've got my Disney crossbody, and I might use this at the airport, so I'll keep that out. And then I always have to decide what park bag I'm going to use. So given what a high chance of rain there is, I'll probably take my big backpack so that I've got room for ponchos and stuff. So this will have to go in as well. Okay, that's it. I've got to go jump on a meeting. I appreciate you coming along. Sorry this is always filmed so frantically, but appreciate your patience. Have a great day.